Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Subta Studios. I'm Paul Chambers.
And I am Chris Chambers.
And
no relation.
If you're wondering if we're brothers,
we are not. Psych, we are.
Just kidding. We're so happy to be here. And Chris, welcome to the studio.
This is my first time in here.
On a live broadcast with us.
This is nice.
Yeah,
this is 3D. This is really nice.
It's actually real. It's not just a green screen background. It's a real thing. And so we're excited to have you here today because we have an important announcement.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We're so excited to share with everybody today our next pitch competition finalists.
Yes, we've had over 100 applications to be involved in this pitch competition. We've narrowed it down to 20 semifinalists, and those semifinalists competed in 2 rounds, 10 in the first round, 10 in the second round. And today we are revealing the 2 finalists that will be advancing forward to the pitch competition live at Sub Summit in Dallas.
Now, this has been exciting for me because I love the pitch competition. It's a great opportunity for us to help continue to support the growing community, continue to support companies that are working hard to build great subscription businesses. And we're so fortunate that Pitney Bowes stepped up this year to sponsor the pitch competition to allow us to put a $20,000 prize package on the table.
Boom!
$20,000. It's like the biggest one ever.
10K cash, 10K services and whatnot. It's an amazing.
And the 10K cash is all in singles, so they can just throw it in the air.
Anything you want to do with it,
and we pick it all up afterwards.
And say, put this towards your business,
right? Yeah. And so we're so fortunate that Pitney Bowes did step up and do that. And I love this because it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
These companies are they bootstrapped it. They've got to where they are today. They're building some amazing subscription businesses. Yeah,
it's truly inspiring. It's been my favorite thing this whole time, getting ready for Sub Summit, to be around these amazing semifinalists. And this has been, we were saying before this, how hard this has been. This has been for the judges deciding who should advance forward, because the batch of people who were able to pitch was top level. It was amazing.
Some of the best we've ever seen.
Yeah.
In the most dramatic pitch competition ever in the history of Sub Summit.
Paul's been watching a lot of Bachelor, so he's going to slip into that.
Every episode's the most dramatic
in
the history of the pitch competition.
Yeah, again, that's so Bachelor, but it's fine.
All right, so we're going to talk to a couple of our pitch competition competitors here in just a moment, and they're going to share their experiences and talk a little bit about that, and then we're going to announce some fun stuff here on this live. Now, a couple things to know about. The pitch competitors were judged across a variety of different factors. When the judges looked at it, they looked at the business model. They wanted to understand more about the future of the business. They wanted to understand the economics behind it in some ways. And of course, the team, who's making up this business, what are their supporting team members around them, all came together. And let me tell you, I was in the judges room with them as a judge's Zoom. So we were, Zoom room. It's been some of the hardest decisions. I mean, some of the longest decision processes going through. Everybody scored, and then we pull that all together and review that as judges and look at everybody's individual scores and how it all comes together. And
that difficulty that you're talking about is a testament to as we have said, the top tier of these businesses, subscription businesses that are joining us, and we're lucky to be joined by 3 of these subscription.
Let's bring them on to share their experience.
Yes, we got Kent Scola from Sushify. We've got Brittany Rose from Black Girl Mathgic. We've got Jacob Jordan from Equal Opportunity Bookbox. So they're all here. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here.
And so wanted to hear from you guys. Brittany, I know you've been in a few pitch competitions before, so this isn't as new for you. Tell us how was the experience? How did it go for you? And reflecting back on it now, give our audience your thoughts on it.
So it was a great experience for me. I've told this story before in terms of my affinity for Subta and the Sub Summit. So I am a Detroit native, and that's where I live currently. And the very first Sub Summit was in the exact same room where my prom was many years before. And so I just came at that time with a totally different subscription box business idea and soaked up the knowledge and made some great connections. And then I was able to attend Sub Summit again when it was in New Orleans a few years later. And of course, was looking forward to going last year, but COVID threw a big monkey wrench in that. So it has been a great experience being able to be connected to SUBTA and Sub Summit, and also, to have also partnered with you guys on sharing tips and best practices about pitch competitions. And what I always like to share, this was actually my second time applying to the Sub Summit pitch competition. So the first time I applied, I didn't get selected. And I always like to tell people that when they see kind of the glitter and all of that, I'm like, there's a lot of hard work that goes on behind the scenes. So to be selected this year and to make it this far and to have the opportunity to pitch in front of some amazing businesses and some amazing judges was a great experience for me. So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being here. It's such a fun, full circle story.
Yes.
And we're honored to have you. We appreciate that.
And you're exactly right. The judges that were part of this were so gracious, and let's not forget to thank them again as well for their time that they gave as part of this from a variety of different functions of business. We had, reporters and those that cover the industry, down to Jay, Myers, who runs Bold Commerce, one of the biggest businesses that power these subscription businesses, and Ben Parr from marketing. So a variety of amazing judges out there that brought some great feedback to the table as well.
Yeah. Shady from Pitney Bowes was definitely grilling each company. Jacob, from your perspective, how was it like answering those questions? Did you prepare for that? Any curveballs that you didn't expect?
Yeah, so actually, before this round, I watched the past round and sort of wrote down all the questions that the judges had asked, past competitors, and I actually made myself a Quizlet. So I would run through some flashcards and prepare for what questions were coming. But I think the judges did a really good job of asking questions that were specific to my business, and I felt that through the experience, not only did I have to answer questions on my feet, but it also probed me to think more about not only the pitch, but the business. And through their questions, I think that it did give me some new ideas of where to take the business in the future. So not only was it exhilarating, but I think it was also really helpful.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. And that's great too. What a fun pro tip there. So watching other, if there's other rounds of the pitch competition, listening to some of those questions, writing them down, putting that Quizlet together so you can help prepare for it, and then, being ready. And that's what's fun too about these pitch competitions is you have an opportunity to get some feedback in real time there from the judges.
Absolutely.
What they're thinking about it, where they see areas of opportunity, because that's like the entrepreneur inside of all of us, that just starts going, oh, wow, what if we did this? And what if we did that? And asking those questions. So that's really good feedback.
Yeah,
too,
using the pitch as sort of a self-reflective exercise to help you dig in deeper. That's cool. That's great. And Kent, for you, did you find that experience to be true as well? What was it like pitching virtually? Oh, Kent's muted, so I'm going to do voiceover for him. Yeah, I found this to be a very extremely validating experience.
There we go. We got you now, Kent. Oh, wait.
Okay. Now I'm unmuted.
Oh,
okay. I like Chris's voice better than mine. Maybe you can continue.
You got a great voice.
Kind of similar to Jacob. When I got selected, I wanted to try to consume, as much information as I can, not only about my competition, but about past competitors. So I looked at quite a few different ones. My biggest question to myself is just going back and forth, should I just talk and be myself, or should I do a PowerPoint presentation? Oh, if I do a PowerPoint presentation, will I be able to get it on the screen? Maybe I should do this. So I worked really hard on trying to figure out how quickly I could use the time. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you only get 3 minutes. And you guys kept saying that you cut you off or give you I was for sure thinking I'd be the one that gets cut off and would get to tell my story. So I practiced in front of the mirror that kind of elevator pitch quite a bit. I think it's super important to do that. And I don't think I had it down. I'm pretty happy with what I did during the the live stream that we had during the competition, but I'm still reworking the pitch. I'm still reworking what I tell people Sushify is. I'm still reworking different types of ways to answer questions. And this has all been very, very helpful for me. I'm a relatively young box. I've only been around for 6 months. And every time I do a competition with other people, I just think that I'm not worthy. I just see, what Jacob and Brittany have put together and some of the other guys, and I just completely blessed to be kind of on the same stage. And I learned as much from you guys and some of the other guys as much as I did watching some of the past things on YouTube. And then obviously Subta is a big help just putting together the concept. I mean, even before the concept was launched, I was all over Subta's content and looking at membership and seeing all the different types of people in the management team put out different types of talks, and that's really helped quite a bit. So, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now, and I don't think I could have gotten there without you guys. In particular, you guys are so critical and to putting together subscription concepts.
Ken,
Cool.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that, and I really appreciate the humility of seeing yourself as somebody new in the subscription world and learning from your peers, and also just that entrepreneurial mindset that we were talking about earlier, of just always wanting to be better, always wanting to do more and improve upon it. And so it's really, all of you is so admirable and inspiring for me to be part of that energy. So thank you for that.
Yeah. And that's, that was when we first put on Sub Summit. That was our goal and our mission, was to bring that community together to help individuals meet other like-minded individuals that can help them with their business. And, we all help each other grow. So
yes,
excited to see that, we're still true to that and following that. And
that co-opetition. And as you said, everybody that competed in this is in that earlier stage of their business. And that's why this prize package of the 20,000 is huge for you all. So we're happy to provide that.
It's got some good news and some bad news for you guys here. The good news is you were all in the top echelon of the scoring here.
Yeah.
With these judges.
Yeah.
And as I tell you, it got intense in that Zoom room. If there could have been fists that were thrown as we were talking through all this, you can't do that in the Zoom world.
Jay Myers left and then he came back to the Zoom.
He hung up, he muted. No, so it was, fantastic to see such a tight scoring as it came down to it.
That's the good news.
Now the bad news.
I'm going to stop you right there. I think what you're going to say is that we're advancing 2 people to Sub Summit, and that we're having 4 finalists.
But that's the model. That's the competition.
Actually, to be honest with you, there is no bad news, and you are all advancing to Dallas to pitch live for the prize package. You are all finalists of the Sub Summit pitch competition. Congratulations! Cue virtual applause. Yeah. Nice job.
Congratulations, guys. And the scoring was so close and so tight, came down to fractions of points that we said, you know what? Those 3 companies are all going to advance, and we're excited to host them at Sub Summit's final round of pitch competitions in Dallas, Texas. So congratulations to all 3 of you for being the pitch competition round 2 winners, and we're excited to see you present yourself one final time at Sub Summit this September 21st
through the 23rd in Dallas and virtual. Yes.
Thank you so much. I feel like an Olympian winning by just fractions of a second. It's
That's what it came down to, just the extra.
And all I can think about is how I can flip this into a math lesson, because fractions matter.
Yeah. And Jacob, let's hear from you too, man.
Hey, it's the little things, as Al Pacino said, inches matter. So guess they did.
Yeah, you all did an excellent job, and congratulations to you. Our team will be following up with some more instructions here on next steps and getting there with it.
Mm-hmm.
And sincerely, you're very deserving. You guys did a great job. I also want to congratulate and thank all of our additional pitch competitors, because it truly was such a great presentation of businesses and those representing the subscription space.
Yes.
So a job well done to everybody that was
congratulations to all of them, and thank you for participating. And we look forward to seeing them also at Sub Summit.
Perfect. Well, we're gonna wipe you guys off the screen while we wrap up with a couple final announcements. Want to again say thank you for being part of this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll email you guys.
Yeah, we'll send you lots of emails.
I'll be in touch.
Congrats again.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Bye.
Perfect. Well, that's exciting.
That made my week.
Yes,
that was amazing. Cup runneth over.
Yes. Now we need to go get all those singles because we promised
$10,000 in singles.
Whoosh. Start calling the banks. So thank you everybody again for tuning in to our reveal here, our announcement, tuning into our pitch competitions. If you've been there, we're so excited. As a reminder, you can join us live at Sub Summit in Dallas. Go to subsummit.com
/tickets or just subsummit.com and get your tickets. And early bird prices still for limited time only. So get on that now.
Yes, you can also join virtually. And we do know that there's a lot of growing concern out there around various different pieces of COVID. And we know that everybody has different comfort levels, which is why we're preparing an in-person event with a variety of different safety measures that we're putting in place, from an enormous amount of hand sanitizer stations to extensive room being made, COVID safe viewing areas, lanyard labeling systems so you can show your comfort level.
Well, temperature checks and masks will be there. I had a vision of when you said massive amount of hand sanitizer. I was like Nickelodeon ooze, like you will be doused.
Douse yourself in ooze.
Yeah, and
hand sanitizer.
Yeah, we want people to feel as safe as possible, and we will take the steps that are appropriate to do so.
Absolutely. And it is, we are hosting it in Dallas, Texas. Doesn't mean that it's the Wild West down there. It is truly, up to us as an event to make sure that everybody is safe. And so we're going to do everything we can to make you feel safe and comfortable. Again, if meeting in person, you're not quite ready for that yet, then we do have the virtual tickets available. The content is amazing. The speakers we have this year, amazing, lined up from, all the way from Shopify to Zora, Ben Parr. I was talking with Ben Parr today about the talk he's going to be giving at Sub Summit around cookie apocalypse.
Teaser.
Seriously, not gonna, I was like, Ben, I'm so excited for your talk. It's going to be amazing. So again, thank you for tuning in. Any final remarks, Chris?
I am happy to be here in the studio, and I look forward to seeing all of you. Get your tickets. We'll see you at Sub Summit.